As far as liberals, I would venture to say just the ones I've spoken to, and I have, they have no clue. They deny that transgender things are going on. They deny it all. My biggest fear right now is nothing is in place, or I don't know if anything's in place to not have the election stolen again. That's my biggest fear.
So you think it was stolen last time?
Absolutely.
The one thing Donald Trump has always succeeded at is being a massive con man and grifter. And perhaps one of the largest of these he ever pulled was the election denial. Despite having been disproven on multiple occasions in multiple ways with endless facts to back up the fact that the election was not stolen from Donald Trump, people still really, truly believe, a lot of people, that the election was stolen.
Now that we understand the litigation efforts by President Trump and his allies, I'd like to present additional actions taken by the Trump campaign during this time. President Trump continued to push the stolen election narrative, even though he and his allies knew that their litigation efforts, making the same claim, had failed. It's worth pointing out that litigation generally does not continue past the safe harbor date of December 14th. But the fact that this litigation went on, well, that decision makes more sense when you consider the Trump campaign's fundraising tactics. Because if the litigation had stopped on December 14th, there would have been no fight to defend the election and no clear path to continue to raise millions of dollars.
That's right. There are multiple reasons why he stuck to the election denial so hard. But one of the main reasons was that he knew his followers would keep sending him money. For the low, low price of you digging into most of your savings, you can help Donald Trump overturn the fake results of this rigged election. And what's really sad is it works. It worked, and it still works. And they still defend him to this day. But no, the liberals are stupid, and they don't know what's going on at all.
A lot of people have told me that they want to own the libs. They want to come here to prove the libs are ruining the country, and they want to own the libs. Can you tell me what owning the libs means to you?
Prove them wrong because they're wrong about a lot of things. And, I don't think they even necessarily mean to be wrong. They just don't know what's right.
And give me one example.
Okay, well, there's too many examples. I don't know. I can't think of one off the top of my head.
There's so many. There's got to be one.
Something that they are wrong about.
Owning the liberals is, I never thought that we would even be here standing, even talking about liberals.
Meaning?
We're so left. We're so left. I just pray that the country turns around and we become one nation under God again.
What is it about liberals in America that upsets you?
As far as liberals, I would venture to say just the ones I've spoken to, and I have, they have no clue. They deny that transgender things are going on. They deny it all. My biggest fear right now is nothing is in place, or I don't know if anything's in place to not have the election stolen again. That's my biggest fear.
So you think it was stolen last time?
Absolutely.
We have no idea what's going on, us liberals. We constantly deny the transgenders, which I can only take to mean that we deny that they exist. And I for one, know that I pretty continuously, adamantly deny the existence of transgender individuals. They're like unicorns. It's a myth. It's a fairy tale. But at the same time, they're also ruining our children. I just love how often they pair together. The liberals don't know anything, and the election was stolen, and how we're going to make sure it's not stolen again. Can you imagine how they would be reacting to us if Donald Trump won the election and we claimed it was stolen, despite facts in our face?
It says Trump 2020, make liberals cry again. But Trump's the one who's not in office. So the liberals were happy about the 2020 election. So if there is a group that's crying about it, it would be conservatives.
He was first elected, and we were trying to, in 2020, we were trying to make that happen again, make them cry again.
But then he lost.
He lost, right, and now they're doing everything they can possible to stop him from even running in 24.
But if you had to say who's been crying about the 2020 election, who would it be?
they would absolutely 100% be calling us liberal crybaby snowflakes, while at the same time, the way they're behaving is the most crybaby snowflake-like behavior I have ever seen. Literally, no one is more of a snowflake than people calling liberals snowflakes. And they're huge crybabies for Trump, despite the fact that he keeps taking all their money. I gotta be honest, the one thing he knew to do was find his target audience. And he found them. So one thing he did a good job at. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out some of my content that isn't news related, you can check out my personal YouTube channel at Bad Gamer Wyatt. And until then, I will see you in the next video. Thank you.